Good evening, and welcome back to Timberborn. We need more trees, and then I need to remember where we were and what we were doing. I also want to get rid of this one here, and then remove all of this here, because we don't want this here. We want to, yeah. Oop. Yeah, so let's remove all those there. We have another type of food coming in, don't we? Did we do that? Yes, we did. We have fermented soybeans. Awesome, beautiful, wonderful. Things I completely forgot about. We have the row house, which is quite possibly the best building in the game when it comes to dense housing. The row house can store 8 beavers, or house 8 beavers, and takes up. You can put 3 of them in the same footprint as that. They are taller, twice as tall, but so in the same footprint you can get 3 of these. You can get 2 of those. And they do 10, so that's 20, and they do 8, 16, 24. So you get 24 beavers in the same footprint. But the doors are on the ground floor. You don't have to do any infrastructure to get up. However, I'm probably not going to do that because I want to go with the large barracks so that we can just put in the happiness things on them. And yeah, I think we'll probably do the large barracks just because. Don't know where we're going to do them, but we'll do them somewhere. But what we want to do is we want to kind of aim for getting up here and dealing with the bad water, because it's going to come along at some point and going to wreck us completely. So we want to do that, which means we need metal. Metal is over here. So let's do this, and let's platform across here, and then do this. Now we also want to blow this up and have this as our power source if we can, which I think we can. We could come up higher and do it up as well, but I might just do it here for the time being. But let's unlock the scavenger flag so we can get some metal coming in, and I'm also going to put in a storage for it. Oh, that one there. There. So you can get scrap metal going there. Beautiful. Okay, so I think that is good. Treated planks. Treated planks are a thing we are going to need as well. So I'm thinking that we should cancel planting, not remove them, but just cancel planting, like say those trees there, and then grab a tapper shack and put it there. Flip it around. Flip and put it in there so that it can get all these because I don't think these are going to be planted. These are going to be chopped down. To be honest with you, we will have them as chopping down, but we'll be okay for that. And then over here is where we'll do the oak. We'll put oak over here, so we can get a lot of oak going there, which would be quite nice. This is pretty straight here as well. We could absolutely adjust this and have this running, and then just enable this all year round, if we wanted to. So. But maybe not. Maybe I want to cap this one off and not have this running all year round, and then trap the water in here so that this is green for longer. So that might be an idea for that one. But again, to do that, we need access to the bad water discharge, which requires explosives, gears, and iron. And we have no iron. But we will get there. We will eventually get there. We do have 9 beavers with nothing going on them. Where do we want to put the housing? Where? Up here? We could run a road along there as well, because there's no trees being planted there. That up there. Yeah, let's put it up here. Let's unlock the ladder, which is something I should have done ages ago. Yes. Bump and bump, like that. Ta-dum. And let's chop down all the trees up here. And then we'll put housing up here. And what I'm going to do is I think I want to do the large barracks. And I want to do 4 of them too high. That's what is that? That's 16 times 4 would be 64 times 2. It's 128 beavers. Go with 128 beavers. That seems like a good number. A good number. You've got down to just 2 beavers. That's fine. So all the beavers are out here. So that's okay. That's okay. We're doing well for food. We probably need more food storage than we have in order to survive a bad tide that's going to come along at some point, because that will kill our crops, so we won't be able to harvest any of them. But I think we'll be okay for the time being. Okay, so we need 400 science. We don't have 400 science. Okay, that's fine. So you are being cleared up over here. This is fine. Let's zoom down here and mark the rest of these, because some have regrown. So we'll get rid of those. Trees up here as well. We could detonate this whole area down and make it flat and make it nice and green here if we wanted to. May not be a bad idea. There's oak. Is that oak? No, that's birch. Birch down there. That's okay. We can deal with the birch. It's not a problem. Do I put in a ladder on the end here? I think I should for now. So, okay. Okay. So, science is coming in nicely. Yep, that's not a problem. Logs are coming in nicely as well. That's not a problem. You will eventually drop down that one there. We can put down a tapper shack there. But again, I don't want to spend any resources on tapper shacks. Let's go super speed. I keep forgetting I have super speed. So you've got nothing to do. That's fine. We will remove you. And then down here, I'm going to plant a forester. Well, put a forester, not plant a forester. Wow. It can go right down there and it can still reach. So I'm going to do that. I think we will level this out at some point. We'll try and level this one out here. So if I put you down here, and then I put 2 woodcutters, let's just say here and here, like this, and we'll pause you two for the moment. Okay. And then we're going to go with, slow down time, please. Oak trees. You reach down to there, so there. You reach all the way out to here. Like that. And you reach all the way to here as well. So we do need to chop down trees up here. That's okay. What we can do is we can go up and along, then come down there. Like that. Then we can mark all of this as choppable land. Let's put the oak trees in that end as well there. Bum, ba-dum. And we'll put another woodcutter there. And you'll chop down the trees there. Beautiful. The pine trees out here are probably going to die off, aren't they? 12 days. No, maybe not. Maybe we'll be okay. Nothing to do in range. Oh yes, you're done. Excellent. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Right, so, stop for a moment. Yeah, we'll put our houses up here. We have enough science for the houses. We've got 700 science. Beautiful. I want to build them in a like that. So the doors are on each side. So we'll I was going to build a spiral staircase going around them, but I don't think I need to because we have ladders, obviously. So it might do actually better to just have actually to literally just do this. Just do 2 facing that way and 2 facing that way, like so. That's probably the best way to do it. And then put in ladders. I mean, I could put them in opposites of it, or we could have ladders come up the side here and have a walk around it. I think I'm just going to literally do this. Do that and have the things on the outside. We'll have a road all the way around the outside of the thing. Like this. Okay, let's get to building that, and then once we built that, we can move on. I can put more vats in there. That's pretty good. We can build that because it's going to use a lot of our logs. They only use logs, which is pretty good. So we don't have to worry about that too much. Planks, yeah, the ladders use planks, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, that's done there. Beautiful. Let's get a tapper shack in there. Yes. Oh, you can plant some trees over here. Nice. Awesome. Okay. That's as far as you can plant for the time being. Even going up and around, you still can't reach any further than that. That's okay. That's okay. When we flatten down the area, you will get more space because to here isn't going up and around. It will go down, so you get a bit more. So, yeah. But that's a future log project. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Pause. So, I'm also actually going to put the houses on the top. So, we're going to go with 48. We're going to go with 48. So we know 48. What am I talking about? We're going to go with 128. That's what I want to do. We might need some more, but if we do, we can build a second row here. But if I do that and have that get built now, because I think the beavers can get up there to build that, we can then put things on the roof as well. So we can do our like rooftop terraces on top. And we can still put the happiness things in. If I put the happiness stuff in first and then the rooftop terraces on top, like that, that'd be fine. So let's look at our decoration for our well-being. So the first one's a lantern. So we put that in the corner there. And that gets all 4 buildings or all 8 buildings in one go because they are a shaft. So put that one there. Yes, the next one is the brazier, which doesn't have to necessarily be in the center. I don't think anything else. The bust. The bell isn't needed. The clock is okay. Yeah. So nothing else is. Oh, the bush. Got the bush as well. The bush must go in the center. Bush there. Brazier. Yes. Beaver bust can go there. And the beaver statue, which is 200, I can't unlock. Go there. And then the clock tower can go on top as well. And there isn't another one. So it's kind of an odd amount of them. So, yeah, which sucks a little bit, but there you go. It's fine. So that's 600 and that one is 500. The bell doesn't actually do anything. It just goes ding at the end of the workday. So, yeah, the bell doesn't actually do anything. So, yeah. Can you get up here? Can I get required materials? Oh, not enough trees. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, see that even when everything's good, I think these grow quicker than you can get up to actually harvest these ones. So you'll be able to harvest the pine resin here. Let's get a storage in for the pine resin somewhere. I have no idea where to put the storage. Let's put it up here. Yeah, let's put it up here. Boom, there you go. And that can be for pine resin, which is that one. So we'll have some stored. So yeah, you're getting that in. That's nice. Okay, so we do want to unlock the smelter as well. Requires 200 power. You are already using pretty much all your power. We might have to have another wheel of pain for the smelter. Do we go for the where do we go for that? Where do we go for that? Let's put a ladder in here. So you could sit there. A wheel of pain could go on the side of you. Say wheel of pain because it's the Conan thing. It's the Conan. It's a large wheel. It's a large wheel, but that could go there. And you could power that until we transfer the power over to here. So this will be kind of an industrial area up here. And then we'll blow into here and then come along this way where this path is to there. And then go down forward a bit to make this a green area. Because the housing won't be here and the science won't be here. So this can be more land for crops and things. So, yeah. let's put that in there, and then let's unlock this, which is 300 science, which we can do. Science is rolling. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can't get required materials, so you can't get any metal blocks. That's fine. Can't get any logs either. That's fine. You, I'm going to pause as well. We don't need you. Oh, actually, no, we can unpause you. And what I can do is I can say, hey, would you chop down all the trees on top of here, please? If you don't mind. There you go. Cool. I've got 6 beavers doing nothing, so let's pop those open as well and get those to do the thing. Get more wood in. That's fine. Aha. This is done here. So what I need to do is I need to make sure I leave enough space on top to get to the top area here. So if I go with the, so we need to put the bust in, which can go there. That's 500 science, and then this one is 600 science, and that's going to go there. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll unlock the rooftop terraces and put those on. So we'll build that, get that all built, which means we need to get this running first because we need the metal blocks. Okay. You're still planting away. Wow, you've got a very large area to plant. I'm not entirely convinced this is a good idea. To do this. So what I can do as well, whilst stuff's struggling for wood and that, what I can do is I can attach that there. I might attach it here, but I don't know. And then we can remove all of these guys because they're not needed. They're absolutely not needed. And that will get our happiness. So we've already got 3 happiness up here. So all beavers will come and live in here. Boom, they go up to 10 happiness now. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. You are full on scrap metal. This wants logs, and it's got logs, but you're running. Okay, cool. How much power do you produce? 314. 236. There we go. Cool. How much do you slow down? How much do you produce? You are supplying 314. You want 345. Oh. I'd like to power this one from this as well and have this all running as one thing. But yeah, most of it isn't actually doing anything at the moment, so it's fine. Also, I can't really do that because I've put the we'd have to come out around in the back. It's doable, not worth it. Not worth it right now. Not worth it. Okay, so you require metal blocks and you require metal blocks. You require scrap metal, which we have from all the way up here. Let's run a little path there just to speed up time a little bit. There's locks in here, no storage. Okay, building needs power to operate. Well, that's okay. It'll get power in a minute. Food is doing well. Water's doing okay. I may want to put like another water storage in. Realistically, I want to put a large tank in somewhere. That would be ideal. Which we can do now because we've just unlocked the things. Let's put a let's put a large water storage in up here. Okay, we might like take this mountain down and put like food stuff up here so the beavers have access to food. Beavers normally eat as soon as they wake up and then again during the day at some point. So having it sort of centralized because this is going to go this way. We're going to have industry up here, crops and things here. So it's going to go this way. So we want to put so the housing is actually going to be on the east side. So looking at it, the river is south. So it's going to kind of be on the east side. So if I was to put the food sort of here, then it's off to the side, but it's not like I'm putting the food down here out the way. So yeah. Okay, we just want to basically get to here, but we need to get to 47 happiness as well, so we need to get the things going here. We want to get to the monuments. That's nice. It's going to take a little while. We need treated planks and things, so we need power. Power will require us to do things here, so that's fine. What we need to do here is I want to put the large water wheels in. They actually require 2 deep, so we're going to have to blow this up 2 deep all the way along here to here, and then have it turn a corner and go along. This is not 2 deep all the way along here, which is kind of awkward to here. I don't want to have to blow that all up. So either we build this up to make it 2 deep, which wouldn't be a terrible thing to do. I should start up higher so that we can run for longer. You know, we can get the higher you start, the more power you can run on the wheels because they can zigzag backwards and forwards. But I'm thinking we just straighten this one out here. Probably put levees on either side. Put the water wheels in, and have the power transfer down and do that because we're not doing a mega project. We're not doing a mega project. So yeah. So we're up to 11 happiness now, which is, I don't know what that actually, what does 11 do? So 20% happiness is at 7, the next one's at 17. We can get to 12. You are 12. 12 does more working, which means if we have some beavers at 12, that means this should be able to power on more. 344 out of 345. Beautiful. So if all these run, it's basically 100% power. 99.5% power or something. So okay, and these trees are all going to die off down here because yeah, this just isn't. This just isn't. Let's put it that way. You can seal this off, break those, and have it run down here away, which it's not a bad idea actually to turn that one off, so we can have the good water come down here. We have to get up here and seal this off. Wouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. No, just a bunch of levees along there. Let's build that so it gets built at some point. So let's do that. So that will seal that off, and then we'll mark these as being removed so that they will get removed at some point. And then we'll also have to mark these as being removed. So if we ever get up to that point, they will do that. We probably do want to get up to that point. Happiness is good because metal is good. Beautiful. Okay, let's get a storage in for metal as well, because we're going to need metal. Because we're going to need sluices. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I don't want to go in here and start this project until we've done the bit up this end here. So yeah, we can. You can use tunnels to clear the line out there as well. The top as there. So this is what I mean by that is you can use when we unlock tunnels before we unlock explode dynamites. We can unlock tunnels and you can use them on the surface, and they will just create platforms for you basically as you go. So what I'm looking at here is how wide this is. We've narrowed it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 wide. So we need at least a 5 wide here, going that way, getting rid of the bad tide. So just open this up to 2 isn't enough. This is going to have to be 5 wide, going that way. We could just do that literally here, just be like, boom, and then tunnel it out and go under there, but it'll be on top of the surface there. Put sluices in here, and then go, hey, this is good water. That is bad water. Simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah. Don't know if we need like a large tank for our water to be stored anywhere. It's doable. Absolutely, we could absolutely see it off here. So this is 2 deep, or 3 deep. This is 3 deep, isn't it? I don't know if you can go down any further than. No, I think that is the ground level, isn't it? I don't know. Apparently, that will let us dynamite out on that level. That's the ground level. Okay, so we can go one more there. So we could blow up a hole here, and then sort of levy it off and have a storage tank of water there for pumping water out, which is not affecting our place here. So it's not a bad idea. We still need metal blocks in here. You're going to be for water storage as well. So that should be fine. We need 600 science so I can unlock the clock. Let's put the clock up there. Boom. Yes. Excellent. So you're going to get metal blocks, gears and stuff. That's fine. You are getting 100% power, right? You are indeed. You're getting more than 100% power. Can I drop you down? No. We need 3 of them. Let's put some rooftop terraces in for the moment. So we go 1, 2, and 3. Still want to build that, so I don't want to get out here yet. Let's make another progress actually. It only requires 2 metal blocks. Let's see if we can make that first. Then we can get the rooftop terraces in, and that will have... Oh, that's built. Nice. Awesome. Okay. This wants to be demand. Or obtain, sorry. So all the water that we have goes up here. Okay, and then all these ones, the little ones, should be on supply mode. There we go. Okay, and then you're just on normal mode. So all the water the haulers will take up to here. And then when that's full, they'll empty all the little ones out to put into there. And the little ones are designed for the pumps, obviously, here. So 16 happiness now. Beautiful. We've got the clock tower in as well. Nice. Let's put in the last rooftop terrace there. Awesome. There we go. Are we 16 happiness across the board? A little bit more rooftop terrace is required, but everything else is good. We've done all the aesthetics. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. We need to do some fun stuff, but we'll do that in a bit. Okay. So we're getting metal in. Beautiful. We aren't getting any extract in. I need to get some extract. Let's work on that next, shall we? So we want a deep water, a bad pump there. And I'm going to put in a little... I don't know what that was, it just went by, but apologies for that. Some vehicle of some description just went by driving at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So let's get the water pump, and then you are going to be for bad water. Okay. Which means we can... what do tunnels need? Tunnels need extract, not bad water. So... explosives just need explosives. You turn bad water into explosives, don't you? So you just need power. I unfortunately have kind of messed this one up. I just realised because you can't power anything else. You literally can't power anything else. So let's put you back there and run a path to there. There you go. Boom. So you can make us some explosives. You need power, so we're going to have to up your power game there. We get explosives in. Once we get explosives in, we can start looking at doing this bit here, which I know is... I am going to go with explosives though. Yes, these do not require dynamite. I say explosives. They don't require dynamite. The tunnels don't require dynamite. They use dynamite, so I need a dynamite maker, an explosive factory. That's why I call them explosives. This is called an explosives factory. And it makes dynamite. So yeah. So they don't need dynamite. Sorry. Try again, shall we? 5th time's a charm. They need dynamite, but you don't have to unlock dynamite to unlock them. However, I want to unlock dynamite because that's going to be just easier for doing what we're going to do here. So, yeah. Let's... how are we doing for wood? Wood is we're full on wood. I could do with storing more wood, though. So let's actually start with that, shall we? And what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and logs, 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 logs. There we go. Okay, so we can chop down all the logs. Beautiful. And we have our first bad tide. This is the first bad tide. Cycle 6, we've had our first bad tide. It's going to kill lots of stuff, particularly the trees is the big one that I think is going to cause us a major problem. But at least when the trees are grown, if they die, they still leave their logs behind. You just chop them down. That's not going to be a problem. So, and our kohlrabi seems good. That's okay. That's okay. So I didn't get it done in time, but yeah, it's not a major problem. We're not dead. We're not dead. So we're on a path out to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. There's a thing in the way. Who did that? Who put that there? So I want to remove all of these berries. Be gone, berries. And then we want to come down here, and what we want to do is we want to unlock the sluice. And we want to seal off that one, and then put sluices in there, which will only be allowing the water, the good water. So, and then we want to come over. We want to go to the other side of the lake, as it were. So let's cross over there because that seems like a good spot. You go over there. Why did that path not go in? No, not in max. And then you're going to come down here. We're going to chop down all these trees. Okay. Okay. So that done there. That's fine. Water's still moving around. I could do with another hauler. Let's get another hauler going as well. We have the beavers for it. It can go in literally anywhere. Let's put it in here where the houses were. Boom. Low. Make that first before you do anything else. And then here we will dynamite out 5 along, and then dynamite out 5, and we'll just have it open. It'll just be open. That'll be easy. But it wants to be 5 wide because we need 5 wide for further down here. It backs up to 5 wide. If we're any narrower than that, it might flood over. I don't really want to do that. I mean, filling this wouldn't be a terrible thing. We could absolutely tap a single line in for this. Not that we need the crater to do a great deal of stuff, to be honest with it. It does make the land green, but it doesn't do a great deal over here because it goes up and over. So our tunnel system would do much better for that. And I kind of want to tunnel into the side of here and fill the lake from underneath. So, yeah. Right, okay. Can I prioritize the actual destroying of the berries, please? Thank you very much, Lee. And then we will unlock... Oh, I need to store dynamite as well. Whoops. Otherwise, you're just going to store 5, and that's it. You store 5, and that's it. We want definitely more than 5. Dynamite. Store 200. Excellent. Right. sluices. I could just have them open, because if I seal them during the bad tide comes, it's just going to flood out everywhere. So it defeats the purpose. So we want to blow this up through here first, probably. Get that done. You live a long way from home, but that's okay. That's okay. We could build up and over a bridge over that and build you a nice straight line, but it's not a straight line. That's one tile off, so yeah, you can walk around. That's fine. That's fine. Just drop down that. So okay, so starting here, we want to go like this. Boop. That needs removing. Let's mark that as just be gone. Aha, nice. That might get us to there. We're not going to be able to get up on top of here, which is a bit of a pain. Maybe if I removed all those. How far can you reach? Not far enough. Okay, we'll mark all these for just be gone. Be gone. Go away. They're reaching into there to build that. Nice. Okay. Let's up the priority of that one, because otherwise they can't reach that one from this side. So, and then what I want to do is drop down the priority of placing these guys. Actually, the top ones can stay out there, but yeah, don't worry about the bottom ones. You're still going to come and do it because you'd have orders from a long way away. Too far from district and cannot be done. There you go. That'll fix that. Okay. Okay. So we've got 56 beavers spare. Sorry, we've got 72 beds, 56 beavers. Yeah, 56 beds spare, not beavers. Beds spare. We currently have 2 beavers and 2 spaces of work run. I'm going to get some more deep water pump. Another deep water pump there. Well, let's up the priority of that. Not because water is a problem, because it's actually we've got more water than we had before, but now we've got the bad tides coming. It is possible for us to get a drought, and then we don't pump enough water out, and then a bad tide, and then another drought, and another bad tide, you know, that sort of thing. So it's now we've got extra things thrown into it. It's possible to have bad things. Fortunately, you never go from a drought to a bad tide. That would be awful if that happened. You always go back to the mild weather. Could you imagine if that is, you know, every time the cycle comes on, it's just a random weather. So you could go drought, bad tide, and be like, no, help us. Okay. It died. Oh, it died. Oh. I wonder why it died. So this is doing here fine. We're getting the science in. That's good. Explosives are not doing a great deal at the moment, but that's okay. Metal blocks are coming in. You are not getting enough scrap metal. What is that? What's wrong with you? Zodok, what's wrong with you? Why are you not getting enough? Do you need 2 up here? Probably need 2 up here. Let's put a second one in. Where is something I haven't even looked at? So there's a mine there. More scrap there, more scrap here. More scrap over this side of the map. Mine there as well. That one's technically closer, but we are going to be building here, so that one might be easier to get to. Oh, there's 2 mines up here. Oh no, we'll go this way. We'll go this way, because then if we need more, we can always do that. We have zip lines as well. I have to remember that is a thing. The zip line. Oh, we have tubes. We have tubes for the iron teeth. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Tubes are awesome. Why did I forget tubes are a thing? We should be getting into tubes. That would absolutely speed up traveling over here doing this sort of stuff. This is only temporary though, so I'm not fussed about them walking over here because this is not going to be. This is not going to be. Once the stuff over here is built, it's done. We won't be coming back, so that's fine. Whereas we do want to build a tube station that goes to here, preferably if we can. We will have to build a path that goes here to start with anyway, which kind of run through here, I think. What tubes are there? There's tubes, and then there's a vertical tube. But these have to be on. Oh yeah, they've got to be supported, haven't they? So they've got to be kind of on the ground and then go up and around, which is fine. It could just run up here. It can replace the path. You put a path in, do that, and then you remove the path and replace the path with a tube. So and just build it backwards. So yeah, another bad tide is approaching. That's okay. We're putting dynamite up over here for the moment, so we can survive another bad tide. I think we'll be okay. Food is really not struggling. Nope, food is good. Our tower of wood is good. Excellent. Our tower of habitation is good. The water is good. All is good. Good is good. So yeah. Right. Actually, yeah, our water supply is very good. Our water supply is completely full. So that's nice. We lost some berries here. Bit awkward. Yeah, that's fine. We've got plenty of berries. Berries, we're not struggling with berries. So here comes another bad tide. This one's 2 days. I also realised something. You can't chop down any trees here because we have no wood. So I'm going to shut down our tree ones here. Yeah, see that this all dies off. Like basically, it kills like the whole shebang off here. So yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have to redirect this one as well. I've just realised as well. We have to redirect. We want the good water coming out, but we want the bad water going away. That's quite high as well, and it's overhanging into what would be a beautiful place to store water. I really feel like if you, well, when you can move the start point of the map, starting over like here somewhere might be a bit tougher because there's no berries. In fact, it would be probably impossible because there's no berries up here. So you might have to bring some extra berries for a different start. So. But yeah, okay. So you won't replant any of the dead wood because you don't replant dead wood. But you will chop down the dead wood as and when we need it. So that's fine. But I paused all those so that when our wood starts dropping down, you will come and chop this wood down. So yeah. Oh, we're getting there. We are getting there. Beautiful, beautiful. You are coming along nicely. Yeah, I think if you were to go for a playthrough of I'm just going to get the wonder. Just going to get the wonder as soon as possible. Don't worry about anything else. Just get the wonder to it. All you need to do is basically get to the point where you're making those 3 materials. Even if it's just one building of each type, you're making those 3 materials. And then you just slap in as much storage for them as you can get. Store up to that amount in there. Even if you just got 4 beavers building, you've only still got the district centre, and you have 1 building of each type doing that. 1 type of food, just getting your beavers going. You have the minimum population needed just to get to do that. And then you just have science. You just have some science going on there. So you get to a population of whatever and have all your spare beavers in science. And then you just go, okay, right. So we're now storing the stuff, and as we're storing the stuff, we're getting the science in, and now we've got the science in, and we have enough to unlock the monument for the science, in 20,000. Then put it in, job done. That's it. That'd be the quickest way to do it. There's probably a way to optimize it to be even super fast. Excuse me, even super faster, and we get this many beavers doing this and this many beavers doing that, and okay. But anyway, enough waffling about that. Let's start enjoying the explosiveness. Oh yeah. All beavers love a good explosion. All beavers love a good explosion. It's in their nature. Why they build dams? They build dams just so they can come along and blow them up. Yep. That's the thing. They build a dam, and then they fill it with explosives, and then they blow it up. The problem is that they can't usually get hold of explosives quite easily because beavers going into a dynamite store and being like, I'd like one dynamite, please. And the guy behind the counter goes, I don't speak beaver, so I don't know what you want. Completely ignoring the fact that a beaver just walked in and asked them questions, because that's normal. That's just standard. But yeah, so that's why they build dams, so they can just build them and blow them up, and it looks spectacular when a dam explodes. It looks spectacular. Yep, that's 100% true. I'm very glad you all believe me. Totally not sarcasm. Right, I'm gonna put a ladder in here. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Not yet. I'm not. You are still full of wood. Okay, right. This is fine now. Go. Speed up time. Okay. Poor old beaver that works out there. It takes a very long time to get there and home again. I don't know why I'm slowing down time when the morning comes along, being like, oh yeah, we'll. No, I don't need to slow down time when the morning comes along. You are full of wood, so you're not actually using any wood. So no one's using any wood. So we're not using any wood, so we're not dropping down anything. So, yeah. Okay, so I'll tell you what to do then. If we're going to use some wood, let's use some wood up, shall we? Let's put in the levees along here. Ooh. I still want you to get round to do that, so we'll do that just to use up some wood, and then we also want to maybe store some more planks and things. We can do that. We can do 2 planks. Let's and then we'll go with a ladder there. There. You are going to be for storing planks, and you are going to be for storing metal. We have a drought coming. Droughts are fine. We can deal with those. Is our happiness solid? Yes. No wet fur. That's okay. We'll get to that. We'll get to wet fur. We will get to wet fur. All the dynamite is pretty much done here. So let's unlock sluices, and let's put a couple of sluices in here and here. And you are going to be automatic. So you close below contamination, and don't close at any level. So you will open if contamination is above 5%. Okay, and these ones I'm going to have set to 1% over here. So let's we will set this one to close above 1% contamination. So these will close and the contamination will go blah, 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 and then these will open later, although this should probably open at like 2% or something. So okay. That's coming there, that's coming in there. What are our oh, you stopped following. You're doing all the explosiveness, which is a long way to go. Okay, so yeah, so you go and do an explosive. By the time you come back to actually go to sleep, it's morning already. So yeah, just gotta kind of wait. Gotta kind of wait for you to finish doing what it is you're doing over here. Really, put those 3 in. That should be good, and then come and start building stuff around here so that we can start using some logs, so that our guy can chop down some logs, and everything can be awesome. I'm not sure if I need to remove these things here, so I am going to mark them as being removed. The dead ones, I mean. I don't remember. I'm not sure, so probably better safe to remove them that way and do that. We could also put in a forester over here and replant this to get it replanted, but I think we're okay. So here comes the water again. Beautiful. Can pump away. Water is good. There we go. We have more stuff going there, which means you're going to start using logs now as well. You're going to start using logs. You are not going to start using logs because you only have 1 storage for your gears. What do we need for? We need 1,500 gears. Okay, I want to get a large storage in and store some gears in here. Get you going as well. Start using up some of the logs we have, so you can. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, and now I want to put in the dynamite there. And then actually I would like to prioritize that and then prioritize that. And I'd like to make those lower priority, please, so that we can put the sluices in here. I might, just for good measure as well, do that. The water's not pushed this way; it's flowing. So the water's flowing nicer. Make the place look a bit nicer. Yeah. Okay. So you're good. You're done. We'll leave that one there. That's fine. You can repopulate the entire birch area. We don't care about it. Go for it. Go for it, my friend. You're gonna die at some point because this is going to be bad water here. So, but yeah. Nice. Okay, so let's detonate out this part here first. Kaboom! So that we can put in sluices here. Boom. And they can before we blow this up, so the water doesn't flow down here. Basically, we want to do this so the water flows this way. So yeah. Okay. Cool. We're getting there. Okay. So I think we're good. We've got 13 beavers doing nothing right now. That's okay, because our happiness goes up, so our beavers stay for longer. They stay around for longer, so yep. Let's put a levee in there, because this wants to be a levee along here. We probably want to move you up here somewhere. Something and have you pump out in here. I don't think I can get into here. Apparently I can. Apparently this is within... No, it's too far from district. I thought it was. Well, I don't know why it's telling me. It doesn't tell you it's too far away from district, so... Yeah. Okay. Let's put a levee in there. Then a ladder in there. You may be wondering, what? Hey, what? That's okay. What I'm doing is I'm going to move this up to here, block these, and then it'll be a deeper area for it to go. The problem is that I can't actually get over here to do these at the moment, so we can do 2 of them, but we can't do these 2. So, yeah. I can't really do that. We could get a bridge, I suppose. I can get a bridge. Not the bridge. Do that. Then the beavers can... I don't think they can lean over the bridge, can they? No. Also get one of these. Or I could just put a double... Let's do that. Let's just put a double platform in there. So the beavers can... Yeah. Okay. Right. So let's detonate this. Bop. Okay. That's all there. So, bomb, you are done. You are set to... Got to turn my alarm off. You should be set to close above 2% contamination. And you are set to close above 1% contamination. No, you should be close below 2% contamination. Is that right? Yeah. And don't auto open at any point for any reason. Okay. Well, right. So now we can detonate out of these guys, and we shall leave this one here and come back next time. I did say this was going to be sort of a flash. Let's quickly complete all the maps on the game set, but as I said, I've still set myself a goal of keeping the beavers happy and actually building a colony. So there's something on there. If I wanted to flash through and just do them super quick, I would fail miserably because I'm not very good at ever doing that sort of thing, playing quickly. But there are better ways to do it than the way I'm playing through. So it's going to be sort of 3 or 4 episodes per. I would say we're about halfway there. We've got everything we need apart from reinforced planks to build this. And we can make reinforced planks. We have the pine resin. We just need to put the stuff in. So, yeah. And we're doing well for science as well. So, yeah. We'll get the power in. And we'll cap off this. And then everything will be wonderful. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. And I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.